It's Niema again. This is my 4th video blog about my book. So hopefully y'all have been following and keeping up and been excited and just, oh, I can't wait till the next one to see what's the snapshot going to look like, what's the inside details going to be on this chapter. So this time on Discovering Your Greatness Now with Niema Golphin. I am the author, self-published author. You can get the book at niemagolphin.com. So I've been giving you guys a snapshot of each chapter. So the chapter or the lesson that we have now, we're on lesson 3. It's called Self-Healing. Be connected to yourself so you can be connected to others. Now remember, this book takes a holistic approach to life skills. So even though we're learning about, credit, resume writing, employability skills, all the things that I definitely think everybody needs to know going into the real world to make them successful, I also talk about the inner stuff too. I grew up from a broken home. I experienced, tragedy like a lot of kids do, and or people in general. A lot of people go through painful painful stuff. And I wrote about that because when I would tell my story to my friends or whoever, they would be like, "You forgave that person for what they did to you?" And I didn't realize it was such a big deal until people had such a shocking reaction. Like, yeah, I forgave that person because I would want God to forgive me for my sins or, whatever mistakes I made. So lesson 3 is on self-healing. So again, be connected to yourself so you can be connected to others. And it was a powerful thing for me to forgive my dad. That's the person. So hopefully y'all, maybe you already read the book or you're going to get the book, so I don't want to tell you too much. But it was my dad who I needed to forgive. And it was a tragic situation that I had to go through. But I definitely was one of those kind of people, like, these are the cards I was dealt. I'm not going to wallow in my sorrow. I'm not going to say, woe is me and the world owes me something. I took that experience that I went through with my dad and said, how can I be a healthy person in spite of what he did to me or what I went through? How can I get through this and still be the person that I want to be and be successful? And so, when I had the thought to write the book, I definitely, this is the inside snapshot scoop that I'm about to give you right here. I questioned whether I should put it in the book because I knew that my family would be a little iffy about it. I thought my dad would be happy that I took such a tragedy and tried to make it into a positive by helping other people see forgiveness in a different light and really forgive, the pain really that you experience, because it's almost like you're not even really forgiving that person. And I feel like that's what a lot of people hold on to. You don't want to forgive the person that hurt you because you feel like you're letting them off the hook. But that's absolutely not true. You're forgiving the pain that you're going through. You've forgiven the tragedy, and you're allowing yourself to move forward and to move into a healthy place. That's exactly what I did. And I thought that my dad would be happy that I would put it in a book to help other people. And actually right now to this day, I don't even know what today is, November. My birthday is this week, so today is like the 13th or the 14th, I don't remember. But anyway, he came to my book signing, which was October 22nd, and a lot of you were probably there, maybe you weren't. And he was really happy, but when he read the book, and I gave him a heads up that it was in there, it was almost like I didn't even tell him it was in there, and he's not talking to me. But it's worth it. It's worth for somebody else to read. She went through that and she forgave her dad for that, and I can forgive whoever betrayed me. Somebody stole money in my wallet, my friend betrayed me. I don't know, we go through a lot of messed up stuff growing up around human beings. It just is what it is. And I really go in depth and share my story, so I hope that you want to read it now, because I didn't tell you what it was. And it must be something big that my dad still is not talking to me over it. But it's worth it. If somebody else reads it and says, you know what, she's right, I can be a healthy person. I need to, I want to be healthy so I can raise my kids in a healthy home. Do you know anybody that's angry and bitter and holds resentment against people that's happy? I don't know one. Anybody that I know that holds a lot of anger and hatred for somebody else is not happy. I don't want to be that person, and I feel a lot of joy by letting it go. So I'm not letting my dad off the hook. He has to live his life every day thinking about what he did. That's not my burden to carry, and that's why I forgave him. It's not my burden. He needs to deal with that. So y'all know this is my third one, so I always give you a quote, and I'm going to give you this one from this chapter. So it says, "The process of forgiving and letting go is one of the most painful and freeing experiences all at the same time. It's painful because you don't want to let go in fear that you're letting that person off the hook. The process is freeing because you let go of the very thing that makes you mad, sad, happy, angry, and all those emotions you're carrying in and day out." So by forgiving my dad, that's what I did. I let go of the pain that I was carrying day in and day out as a child, so that I don't carry that stuff into the rest of my relationships. So hopefully this video blog was interesting to you. It was another inside snapshot on the lessons that I have in this book. So stay tuned for the next ones. You can get the book at my website, niemagolphin.com. I look forward to personally autographing the book for you.